Hi, this is Dave Crays again from thecareerking.com, and today we're going to discuss how to find a great recruiter, and I look forward to giving you a few great tidbits. Thanks. There are many ways to find a great recruiter, and some of them are in the newspaper, online, preferred providers to your current company, via referral, and I want to look at each one of these a little bit closer. Now, the first way is in the newspaper, as we said earlier, and the newspaper was traditionally the most common way to find recruiters because they placed ads every week to locate candidates. Today, it's becoming a little less common because in our digital world, generally it's faster to go ahead and post everything online. However, it can be particularly useful in situations where a company is looking to post an ad for a very high-level position. Sometimes they'll put that in the Wall Street Journal. Sometimes recruiters will also place ads in there when they are looking to hire a very large position or when they're trying to toot their own horn and post an ad in the paper saying, hey, we hired this person on behalf of our client, and they'll name the client. But in general, today, you will find it's much more common to find recruiters through other means other than a newspaper because placing ads in the newspaper is not cheap and it's not as fast as going online. Now, as I was alluding to, online, of course, is one of the fastest ways to go ahead and post ads today that recruiters use. And sites such as Monster, Career Builder, Hot Jobs, and local sites in your town of interest all have jobs posted by recruiters. And simply by searching for jobs of interest will lead you to many recruiters. Now, there are pros and cons to this. And some of the pros are quick searches can lead to many potential recruiters who can help you, and you can easily contact them by submitting your resume, or you can look up their contact information and give them a call directly, although I will tell you that not all recruiters like to be called cold. Even though they're guilty of calling people cold themselves, they generally prefer to have some other introduction to you first. Another positive is you can quickly determine how many jobs they have that you are interested in, and the benefit being you would contact a more active recruiter before one who may only have one job of interest. Now, the biggest con is you don't know much about the recruiter, and only how active they are is the only thing you're really going to know. You can't be sure if they will actually be of any help to you. However, the same can be said of the newspaper. So what I always suggest is use your best judgment, but online is a great way to at least get names of recruiters that maybe work in your interested niche. Thanks. Now, one of the other things to keep in mind is you could always find a recruiter who is a preferred provider to your current company. Now, clearly this is a good way to find a recruiter if you are looking to fill jobs in your department, primarily because they are already approved for doing so by your HR department, plus they already know a lot about your company and why a prospect to come to work for the company and ultimately for you. Now, I must admit, this is a dangerous way to go if you are looking for a new job yourself, but some people still do it. You must trust the recruiter to be discreet. However, many won't even consider damaging a client relationship to help you unless you would represent a very large fee and potentially a new client for them in the future. So while it's a great way to get names of recruiters that maybe somebody you want to have help you, you do need to tread on this tactic very, very carefully. Now, as I alluded to a little bit earlier, the best way to find a great recruiter is via referral. Now, whether they are the ones who reach out to you or you to them, when a contact is made via referral, it tends to become a recruiter that you can rely on. Now, this doesn't mean that they are better than others, but it does mean that they are more likely to take your call and be of assistance in the future. And that, in and of itself, is probably the best way to find a recruiter because they will be more interested in talking to you because if somebody either referred you to them or them to you. And I've always found that when I was recruiting all the time, I was always take a call from somebody who was referred to me by somebody else that I knew. And that is the most important thing that I can teach you today. Okay, now some of you are saying, okay, well, I want to learn more. And certainly the first way to do that is to go ahead and join our club, receive our free newsletters, learn workplace tips, receive exciting news because we keep you informed, and to join for free all you have to do is go out to thecareerking.com and sign up for our free newsletter. Now also, as some of you already know, I've also written a book called From the Classroom to the Boardroom, How I Got There and How You Can Too. Now, what I wrote that for is because I have been a CFO, and then in addition, of course, I've been an executive recruiter, placing people in jobs for as little as $40,000 a year, all the way up to well over $500,000, even up to $1 million a year when they counted bonus. So there's quite a bit that I know about recruiting, obviously, and I actually wrote in this book, I dedicated 36 pages in 3 sections just on recruiting alone. I teach recruiters how to be better recruiters. I teach people how to find great recruiters and how to use them effectively, and I also teach people who are clients how to use recruiters effectively as well. Now, the book itself sells for $39, and you can also get that, of course, through the careerking.com. I appreciate you taking the time to listen today, and as always, if you need to contact me at david@thecareerking.com. Again, my email address is david@thecareerking.com. Take care.